Hi, Taurus. Welcome to your tarot reading. So, this is going to be your reading for all Taurus, Sun, Moon, and Rising for what to expect with this full moon. This is your full moon reading. Before we begin, though, I'm really excited to start with something new. I am currently training in Reiki healing, and so I'd like to incorporate a little bit of Reiki healing into this video. So, if you will indulge me for a minute, we're going to do a few tiny quick breaths, and then I'll jump right into your reading. So, if you breathe in with me and breathe out, breathe in, breathe out. So right now I am building this ball of energy that is coming directly from the universe right here in my hands. I'm going to place it right here. Okay? And now we're going to be using the power symbol of Choku-rei. Which means bring the power of spirit here. So I have that Choku-rei infused ball of energy. And I'm blowing it to you now. So it's in you. You have it. Anybody watching this video and anybody with you, anybody at all, you have that Choku-rei beautiful power symbol, which is right there. If you want to take a look at that. So anyway, let's dive right into your reading, Taurus. So this is your full moon reading. The stone that I have that intuitively for you is this really awesome fossil. So it's this fossilized little snail shell thing. Really cool. And I just want to check to make sure that this is still going. And it is. Everything's fine. Sorry for the cut, guys. I just wanted to make sure I was still recording. So, let us go into your reading. So the first card comes from the Smith Waite Deck. It is the Rider-Waite Smith Deck here. And you have strength, Taurus. This is great. So, welcome to your season, by the way. Happy birthday, Taurus, if you are a Taurus sun, but this is for sun, moon, and rising. So we're in Taurus season right now. We just entered into it. And so this is the full moon for Taurus season, which is really great. And it's the pink moon, which is related to spring, right? It's spring flowers, pink energy. Pink is also associated with the heart chakra. But you have the strength card. So you're really being and given the opportunity here, Taurus, for this month and this moon, with the full moon coming in here, to really take not control. I'm getting that. Yeah, take control of your power, right? Bring your power back into yourself. You are so strong, Taurus. I mean, think about it. You're the bull, right? So this full moon is encouraging you to take your bull by the horns, Taurus, right? That's what I'm feeling. Yeah, take your bull by the horns. So what does that mean? That means like pull your power in, pull the reins, and I'm feeling that like anywhere in life right now where you are feeling like it's gone off the rails, if that's occurring, if it feels like you've entered into territory you don't understand, or if there's any aspect in your life right now, Taurus, where you feel disempowered, right? The strength card is coming in here. Like, look at her, she's taming this lion. It's coming in to show you that, like, look, like, you actually have more control in your life than you think you do. And it comes from, see, that's the thing about this, right? All of this chaos that might be occurring in your life is being represented here as this lion at the moment. If any supposed chaos, and this could be extreme or it could be not extreme, it depends. Everybody's living a different life. But what I'm feeling for you is any of that energy, any of that chaoticness, any of that, discombobulatedness, or any of that, like, anything that's making you feel disempowered, right? Any of that. It's encouraging you to know that you actually have incredible power. And remember, I was talking about the heart chakra here, which is so amazing. And the pink, right? Your power and your strength, look at her. She is taming that lion. So she's using the calming energy, right, of her heart and of the earth, right? We just had Earth Day. So it's a little bit of that Mother Earth energy as well coming in. You are the Taurus, so as Taurus is, right, you're all about that Earth energy. So that groundedness that is within you, Taurus, that grounded energy will do you so many wonders to tie it into anywhere in your life that you might be feeling disempowered. That is your hidden superpower, Taurus, is that you have the ability to take in grounding and interconnectedness with the earth itself. And connecting into that Mother Earth is intimately connected with the heart chakra. So I'm feeling for you in particular. First of all, we're going to do some extra Reiki for you. So we're going to do another. I don't know too many symbols in Reiki yet. So, but just take my word for it. We're going to do this. So I'm bringing in energy from the universe here. It is coming in, and I'm feeling it. I'm bringing this ball of energy back and forth. Laying it right there. Okay, there it is. So now I am sending this energy directly into your heart chakra. So this is the heart chakra of Taurus, directly into it, connecting in. Okay, so everybody watching this has gotten the energy into your heart chakra to allow it to unblock. So just in case you have any blockages, you may even consider getting actual Reiki healing for you specifically. But why I did that is because the heart chakra is intimately connected in with the power of Mother Earth, of nature itself, and the love of Mother Earth, right? Because the Earth loves us, right? As much as that seems, we've trained ourselves to think that the Earth hates us, right? Because we've considered ourselves separate from Earth, but we're not. We evolved on this planet. Everything around us, even the man-made things, are part of Earth, right? They come from Earth. They're built out of Earth. Everything is Earth. The Earth loves you. And so connecting in with your own heart chakra will connect into your own self-love. And that is what tames this lion. So to really connect into your own empowerment, for you in particular, Taurus, for this full moon, is connecting into that heart-centered understanding and awareness that will help you tame the lions within your own life, right? Looking at yourself with compassion, looking at yourself with self-love, understanding that those places where you feel disempowered, right? You don't need to continue on in any kind of spiral with that, right? Because it's so easy for us to spiral into this kind of shame spiraling, right? Where we think you have one problem and then that means that everything's wrong, and then that, it all compounds itself, right? It's taking away all of that compounding and starting to give yourself the benefit of the doubt, right? That's what self-love is all about. It's saying, okay, I might not be perfect right now, but I'm still worthy of love right now. I am still worthy of my own sense of self right now. I am worthy of love right now. And I am capable of being empowered right now, even if it takes work, even if it's not full, or it doesn't feel full, or any of that. You are capable of being fully and completely empowered as a human being in this moment. So that was your first card. Wow, these are great. I'm loving these readings. Your next card comes from the 1JJ Swiss deck, and it is the Page of Swords, or Valet des Épées. In French, because this deck is in French. But this is great. So the pages are the students in the deck, and you have the swords, which is cool. That's air, right? So swords are represented as air signs, and we all have all of the we have the potential to have all of the elements present in our chart. So take this as it resonates for you in your own birth chart. But Taurus is an earth sign, and the swords are the air signs. So the air sign is your direct opposite in the zodiac. And oftentimes, our direct opposites in the zodiac can be a little bit tricky for us to connect with, because we exist as the complete opposite of that. So for you as a Taurus, it's all about your own earth energy. So to connect into the air energy, which is all about the mind and the mental body, that might be tricky for you sometimes, and that's why you're signified as the page here, because the page is the student. So what's interesting about that, though, is that that might be where some of those disempowering feelings are coming from, right? From maybe feeling disconnected from the mind a bit, feeling disconnected um, from thoughts in a way that is intellectual. Like, not to say that you're not intellectual at all, or to say that you're not smart or anything like that. I'm not saying that in any way. It's just that the wheelhouse of the earth is a little bit different than the wheelhouse of the air. The air is mutable, right? Our air signs are, I don't know if they're all mutable, but I think they are. Where I believe the earth signs are fixed, but don't quote me on that. That's just, I'm getting that intuitively. But air is open and flows from thing to thing. It's not permanent. It's constantly changing and evolving. And sometimes I think maybe that can be exhausting for someone who is an earth sign, because you're grounded and planted and here and physical. So it's okay to be a student, though, right? Like, just because it's not, it might be slightly more difficult for you, doesn't mean it's not possible for you to learn and even master all aspects of the mind, right? You have the ability to completely master the mind. And so, you might be feeling, on the one hand, that, it might be harder for you to connect to the mental stuff, harder for you to connect to the intellectual stuff. But oftentimes, sometimes, like, yeah, a lot of times, for those of us who have a slight handicap in one area, we can actually go on to master that area more and stronger and more interconnected and more with more understanding than someone who has it in their wheelhouse, because it takes that extra work. So if we're willing to put in that extra work into it, that can really help us connect in to further understanding in a way that's like powerful. You know what I mean? So I feel like that's for you. Like, it's okay to be a student. It's okay to be at the beginning. It's okay to embrace the things that are difficult for you, that aren't your wheelhouse, that aren't in your strength, because the more that you work at it, the more that it will come to fulfill you, because you'll grow and you'll connect in and you'll learn at this like incredible rate that will bring you even to the next level, right? So embrace that for this full moon. That's what this full moon is bringing for you. Interesting reading. I'm loving this. Next up, we have a card from the Wild Unknown Tarot, and it is the Lovers. So this is connecting back in to that self-love, right? That's so great. That's so great. So, oftentimes the Lovers in tarot from the traditional meaning is talking about love from an external perspective, but as we grow and evolve as spiritual and psychological beings on the planet Earth, as we learn new things, as our culture evolves, as we learn to let go of the faux pas and cultural baggage that we have inherited, we can let go of some of those traditional meanings. And so for me, I feel like the Lover's card, I always relate it in, because my channel and my practice is all about personal healing, and personal growth and understanding. I relate the Lover's card to self-love, intense self-love. The kind of self-compassion that I'm just being reminded of, the Guan Yin. Guan Yin is the bodhisattva of compassion. She is the representation in, at least that name is the Chinese name, but Avalokiteshvara in Indian Indian thought, and he is the male version of this same deity. But the Guan Yin is this beautiful bodhisattva of compassion. She's wonderful. She teaches us self-compassion, and I'm just I don't know why she wanted to come into this reading, but she's all about this energy of ultimate healing, right? And it's ultimate forgiveness, because you are where you are in this moment, right? This moment right here, right now, is where you are, and you are worthy of love, as I said before, right here, right now, in this moment, 100%, regardless of what's happened in your life, regardless of your past, regardless of anything. And so, a lot of times, though, we cannot fully experience the depth and breadth of love that's possible for us if we do not share that love with ourselves. if we do not give ourselves permission to feel love, and a lot of times, depending on your situation, it's so hard to like. I don't think any of us can fully move through this reality and move out of childhood without some kind of childhood trauma or difficulty or situation. It's kind of built into the world and the reality that we live in, and so you know, a lot of times when you grow up with a feeling of disconnectedness, be it for any reason, you know, we feel like we're not worthy of love. And so this is coming in, and the Kuan Yin is coming in to this reading to really give you the, you know, the understanding that like you are worthy of love. And the only way that you can fully feel that is to give that to yourself. And so that's why I shared with you the heart chakra blockages, because a lot of times you may actually have some heart chakra blockages here. I'm feeling that for you, you know. And this is a general reading. This is for all Tauruses watching, so you know, take it as it resonates. But really connecting into self-love here in this full moon period is going to be so helpful for you. So the final card for you, Taurus, comes from the Shamanic Healing Oracle, and it is, wow, oh my gosh, powerful. It's the Death card. So don't worry, death isn't as scary as it sounds when it's coming from tarot and from this particular healing oracle. This is the Shamanic Healing Oracle, by the way. Death is about endings, and it's about beginnings. It's about change. It's about allowing the change to come in that needs to. So the final, what I'm going to leave you on here, full moons are a great and wonderful opportunity for releasing things that no longer serve us. And so Taurus, for this full moon, you are being encouraged to finally allow those things from your past that are finished, because the Death card is coming in to let you know that those things are finished. Whatever that is, whatever you think of when I say that, and the first thing that pops into your head, that's what we're talking about here. Whatever that thing is for you, it's done. That thing from your past has finished. And so it's now the ball's in your court. It's in your opportunity to release that. And maybe do a little bit of a full moon ritual if you get this on the full moon, to release whatever that thing is, to finally let it go. And you know, you can look up full moon rituals. There's tons of them on YouTube and on the internet that you can get some inspiration for. But really allowing yourself to release anything that is ready to be done in your life, you're being given that opportunity with this card. So anyway, Taurus, that's my reading for you. Before you head out here, I just want to announce, I'm really excited about this. I am selling the first cards of my tarot deck as patches. So if you have patches on coats or you know, on anything, put it on your backpack, whatever. I'm selling patches of the major arcana from my tarot deck. I haven't finished the full deck yet. I still have about 30 cards to go, so I don't have the full deck for sale as a deck yet. But in the meantime, at the beginning, I'm going to have all of these patches of the designs ready for sale. So you can check out my website at ginodrum.com, or down below there's a link tree to all of my links, my Instagram, social medias, everything. So you can find that down in the description section. But yeah, so there's that. I have private readings available on my website if you want any more. We can get super in depth for emotional healing for you of whatever you need. That's on my website as well. And then finally, if you subscribe to this channel, I'm really excited. We're getting so close to 1,000 subscribers. So if you're new, please do subscribe. It really helps me out. When we reach 1,000, there's going to be a lot of really spectacular, awesome giveaways. So check that out. Anyway, Taurus, full moon, your Taurus reading for full moon, and happy birthday, because we're in your sign. That's what we got. See you later.